Now, let's pull outside. Whoop. There we go. Because it's actually much easier to like explain like what's going on, or easier to understand what we need to do when we have a good diagram to look at. And it's pretty intuitive most of the time. So let's have something new. There we go. Good, perfect. Alright, and of course, as a tradition, boop. And now we're good to go. So yeah. Now, question will be something like, how can I draw a circle? Will it work? Like, if I keep on pressing delete, yeah, it will start spinning. Okay, this is weird. But it might work. This is actually stupid, but fun at the same time. No, it will not work. Oh boy. Hey, if we were if we can spin things and then draw it at the same time, oh boy, it will be something like mesmerizing, and we can it's something we can play with though. Anyway, at least we know that will not work. Now the problem comes to, how do we even draw Earth? So, fine, I'ma just ew. Ew. Nah, not gonna work like that. So, let's use this. Binary. Oh boy. Okay, that didn't work as well. Fine, let's fall back to cloud, and then, yeah. Anyway, the main, wait, we don't even need to draw a circle in this case. Oh boy. Anyway, let's set up our coordinate system. So we have that X over here, and then we need our Y. There we go. So we have this. Now let's go with this color. So the main idea is, once we get a point, let's say here. Now the problem will be something like, we need to like figure it out. Like, where will it fall? Over here. Like, it will fall over here. And then afterwards, if we have any extra rotation, then we will just rotate along that. Like, we will let this line rotate along. Like, for example, it will fall here, but let's say my final angle, let's say it's here, then it will start rotating again and then end up here. Now you might be thinking, hey, it can be done by the rotation transformation. Well, not quite, because this means that all the other pixels end up on this arc, or end up on the same radius, will fall into this place. And this means you can have a whole ring of the same color. So if it were to be the rotation, if we have a shift over here, then it's gonna like shift over here. If it's gonna be over here, then it's gonna be over here. So it's different. So I will call this polar squish, or maybe I'll call this polar sampling. So basically, if you were to like rotate the angle of sampling, you can change the color of the rings. And it might be something interesting. So that's why I have decided to add this thing. Now, first let's solve the first step. What is the radius? So basically we need our point, like center point. So let's call this P0, and then we have this P1, and then let's call this P2. Alright, so we have that. Now P1, P0. First we need to figure it out what's the distance. So basically we need to figure out what's the distance, and then distance. If you take a look at this, P1 is actually UV in, right? So it's actually in UV. Okay, so we know that. So because is that, oh wait, center point is something like user defined. So we can immediately know what is D. So let's get rid of, oh boy, that's a big eraser. There we go. Let's get back to cloud. Alright. So let's say D is over here, and then D is, alright, here we go. So P1 x minus P0 x to the squared, and then, you know, Pythagoras theorem, P1y minus P0y to the square, and then take the square root. So we have that. So that's the first step. Now once we have that, P2 basically just says P2 of x is actually D, and also P2 of y is 0. Now I have to figure, now once we have P2, we need to figure it out a specific angle. In this case, let's just say it's this one. So let's say we end up here. So let's call this alpha. Oh, for formatting sake, we call this one theta. Whatsoever. Now let's see. P0 will, and oh wait, this is a new point. So P2. All right. So let's go for P3. So that's P3, meaning whoops. Oh boy, that curve doesn't look good. There we go. Alright, if I were to buy a pizza one day and I saw this, I feel ya, bro. If one day if I saw a pizza which looks like this, I feel you, because I can't do it well. Oh no. Anyway, let's get back to this. So now the problem would be something like question would be something. Oh wait, let's simplify it. So instead of having this wide angle over here, let's try to clamp things down into the first gradient. Then everything should work fine when it comes to the other quadrants. So P3. There we go. So white. There we go. And then back to yellow. Alpha. Now, alpha is given. So we have this. So basically, from here to here to here, we have P3x. Wait, not quite. Is P0x plus P3x. That is something we need to be aware. Oh wait, so P2y is not 0. P2y is P0y. Alright. Have to be careful, it's relative to this point. Oh boy. Alright, very good. So, another yellow one. So, what we have is P0y plus P3y. So this is what we have. Okay. Wait, hold on. Something's up. Wait. Okay, hold up. Something's off. I feel it. Something's off. Let's not call it this way. Because what I should have done is actually... let's get back to here. From here to here to here, it's actually P0y. And then from alright, you know what? Let's do it from here. So here to here to here. There we go. Alright, and then there we go, and then there we go. So this one over here is P0y, and then this one is P0x. And then let's call this one delta x whatsoever, or yeah, let's call it that way. And then this one is delta y. Now, if we take a look at this, we know that if we look at delta x, now here's where trigonometry comes into play. Oh boy, let's go. We know that, okay. Oh wait, if this is D, then this is also D. Alright, so if we take a look at delta x divided by D, then we know it's actually cos of alpha. This means that delta x is actually D and then cos of alpha. So we have that because, you know, we have adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Now for dy, it's actually opposite divided by hypotenuse. So dy divided by d is actually sin or sine of alpha. And basically this means delta y is D sin alpha. So now we have this. And then afterwards, then we have P3 of x is actually P0 of x plus delta x. And also P3 of y is P0 y plus delta y. So we have that. Okay. Then hold up a second. Then there is no need to calculate P2. Or is it, let's see. Yeah, it seems like there's no need to calculate P2 because once we have D, we can just like pull D inside and then we just get P3. Yeah, let's do that. So let's put this aside and then let's do this.